Hey, Voices of Distilling listeners. Let's talk about a little something that's at the core of every distillery. I'm talking about yeast. Not just any yeast, I'm talking about the brand of yeast from AB Biotek, Pinnacle Distillers yeast. Now, you and I both know that yeast is the unsung hero of distilling. It's not just about science, it's like alchemy. And if you've been listening to this show, you know we love the magic that turns simple ingredients into something extraordinary. That's where Pinnacle Distillers yeast and the folks at AB Biotek come in. They believe in being partners in fermentation. They're not just offering a product, they're offering a consultative service along with top-tier yeast manufacturing. It's about creating a community around distilling. And here's the kicker. They've got expertise across the board. Whether you're all about wine, a beer enthusiast, or like us, a fanatic for distilled spirits, Pinnacle Distillers yeast has got you covered. They ask the questions you didn't even know you had. Things like, what flavor profiles are you after? How rich or nuanced do you want your end product to be? They're all about fine-tuning solutions to match your vision. And get this, the folks at Pinnacle's Distillers yeast are committed to being the yeast partner that understands what you're aiming for. They resonate with independent, passionate business people, and they embody the same spirit that we do. They know that you're not in this just to make bourbon or vodka. You're in this to make the best. They take heritage recipes, they tweak them, they push for the highest quality possible, all while pulling from a strain bank of about 2,000 different yeasts to suit your specific needs. And by the way, these are the same yeast experts you know from the baking side as Fleischmann's yeast, so they've been around the block a few times, guys. Imagine pulling that first spirit off the still and seeing the elation on everyone's faces, knowing that you've nailed it. Pinnacle Distillers yeast is there to share that incredible moment with you. They're not just a supplier, they're part of the story your distillery is writing, part of the community that is pushing for the best and always eager to help you reach new heights with solutions and technical services that you need. So why settle for just any yeast when you can ferment with the best? Elevate your distilling game, make Pinnacle Distillers yeast your partner in fermentation today. From the heart of America to the corners of the globe, welcome to Voices of Distilling, powered by the American Distilling Institute. Unearth the stories, the passion, and the faces behind every drop. Dive deep into the world where tradition meets innovation with me, your host, Ronnell Richards. Let's tap into the spirit of distilling, where every voice is unique, but the heart remains the same. Let the journey begin.
Welcome to the inaugural episode of Voices of Distilling. My name is Ronnell Richards. I am your host, and I'm joined today by my guy, by our friend, all of our friends, the president of American Distilling Institute, Mr. Erik Owens. What's going on, Erik?
Hello. It's good to see you. Good to be here.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas for the show.
Right? So we're here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And for celebrating 20 years, man. I mean, what does that mean to you?
So 20 years ago, Bill Owens had this idea that craft distilling was going to go through what craft brewing and craft wineries had done and grow. And he was correct. So 20 years ago, there was about 25 distilleries in the United States.
Yeah.
20 years later, we've grown 1,000%, and there's over 2,500 distilleries. And the mission of ADI, his idea has always been to bring people together, to talk to each other, to share ideas,
yes,
and to, just a community place to meet and share ideas.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I saw Bill running around here, which, by the way, at 85 years old, that guy moves fast. Your dad's you got some good genetics, man. So
I do indeed.
He clearly saw the tea leaves and starting ADI and where this industry was going to go. So
yes.
I need to grab him to help me with my stock portfolio.
Well, he can do some things. I don't know if I would trust him on stock advice, but 20 years ago, maybe you should have trusted him on the idea that there would be this revolution in distilling.
Well, Erik, he can't do any worse than I'm doing right now. So I'm not doing very well. So
leave it to the professionals.
So Yeah. Well, again, he saw what was going to happen in this industry a long time ago, so he can do better than me as it relates to stocks. I'm not a professional in that, but again, I feel like Bill could probably help me out. So let's talk about what we're doing here. First of all, like this Voices of Distilling show.
Yes.
First, this is all about for you guys, just so you know, as you start to listen and watch these future episodes, it's all about you, man. Like we want to give voice to the community, and give, it's kind of an extension, wouldn't you agree? Kind of an extension of what we experience here at the conference, where our distillers can come in and share their wisdom, share their advice, and you guys get to enjoy it without coming to this wonderful event, which if you're not here, I don't know where the heck you are. This is where you need to be. But, I'm super excited and grateful to you to give me the opportunity to lead this charge, to host it, get to meet so many of our wonderful members, and I'm excited about it. So I wanted to ask you, this is just one of the initiatives that we're kicking off.
Yes.
What does the future of ADI look like for our members?
Yeah, what does the future have? I've been part of a couple different industries in my career.
Yeah.
But there's something definitely special about being part of the craft distilling community. These are small businesses, mom and pops, if you want to call them that, but small businesses that are run by a few people, and they are in every community in the United States.
Yeah.
They're providing jobs.
Yeah.
They're consuming local resources, local grains, and are embedded in their communities. And those are the people that we want to celebrate. Those are the people who I get so jazzed up talking to, seeing people out there bringing new ideas into the world through spirits, through distilling.
Yeah, I love it, man. And so this is kind of the tip of the spear, this show right here. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag for you guys, but there's so many things that we've been talking about and working on as a team to further elevate the community. And to, again, like in a virtual world, to be able to nurture the community, grow the community, because at the end of the day, that's what we're about. And that's what I love. When I joined ADI, what really inspired me to be part of this is that I just felt that sense of kinship and community, and just, which I'm sure is what inspired Bill when he started this. So to hear that we've never gotten away from that, but that we're just leaning more into it and providing more opportunities for our community to grow, to nurture, and to connect. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, there's so many different parts of it too. I come from a background in science. I worked in biotech and pharma. And so the people I really connect with are the scientists, the people whose actual careers are in making whiskey. But just so I sort of get to blend both worlds. I get to meet very intelligent and articulate people and listen to them present ideas, pushing the boundaries forward, pushing out new technology, pushing out new ideas.
Your job doesn't suck.
It can be pretty fun.
Yeah,
it can be pretty fun.
It definitely has its moments. So what you guys can look forward to in this show is you're going to be able to get a peek into Erik's world, right? He travels around the globe now, meeting different distillers, talking about, trends, future, past, sharing best practices, and that's what they'll be doing on this show. And we're gonna have a little fun too. I like to mix in. So I'm gonna give you guys a little taste of one of the things that we're gonna do, just to mix it up a little bit. So I like to throw out some little known facts.
Yes.
Now, you might know all of this stuff, but I don't. So here's the one for you.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know rot gut? Poor quality spirits were historically sometimes called rot gut, hinting at their adverse health effects. Did you know that?
That makes sense.
It does.
Yes.
Well, so I've used that term. My whole life, but I never really thought about where did it originate? And, But see, did I teach you something today?
Well, I know during Prohibition, there was a lot of things which weren't really spirits, which people would mix together and sell.
Yeah.
I would assume it came out of something like that. Or, you do hear about things in other countries about people selling things that aren't spirits and making lots of people sick. Luckily, we don't have that problem here.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Because we did back then. There's some nasty stuff.
Yep.
I've read the stories. All right, here's another thing that we're doing. Little
Yeah.
rapid fire questions for fun. Okay,
Sounds
so
great.
first thing that comes to your mind when I ask you this question, okay? This is a good one. Your desert island spirit. You're on a desert island. It's just, you get one spirit. What is it?
You mean like whiskey or gin, or what do I get? Or one spirit from one company? I can't play favorites like that.
No, you can't. But you can say whiskey or gin or vodka or scotch or what is it?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say, oh man, like I love gin, but if I'm on a desert island, I don't have ice, I don't have tonic, so there's a lot of limits.
That's what you got to think about.
Yeah. Maybe an Amaro, there's a lot of complexity of flavor. Wouldn't get too sick of that.
Oh man,
A few
Eric,
good whiskeys
you
out
lost
there,
me on
but
that,
yeah.
man. See, you're the scientist.
I like the
You're supposed to
botanical
answer.
spirits.
You're
I
supposed
like
to
the
answer
weird
this a
stuff.
little bit differently. Like you need an antiseptic, man. You're gonna
Ooh, I didn't think. Yes. Some barrel strength whiskey to help.
Multi-purpose.
Yes.
Okay. One more for you. Ooh, this is good. First word that comes to your mind when you hear distilling.
Distilling. Wow. I'm so locked into
Isn't that
American Distilling Institute. It's just it's like part of the name. It's probably the first thing I think of.
Bam! And it should be, as it should for all of you.
I feel like such a homer saying that, though.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
We're distilling.com.
Yep.
So when you think distilling, you should think the American Distilling Institute, right?
True.
Okay.
True.
All right. Good answer. There are no wrong answers. But yeah, that's the right answer. I'll just say that. All right. So, Eric, this has been a pleasure, man. And again, I'm excited with the direction that we're going, excited with your leadership. And I think that our members are really in for a treat this year.
Yes.
And as we just get ready to close this thing, there's one last question that I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
So we have changed our tagline.
Yes, we have.
And I want you to tell everyone what that tagline is and what it means to you.
We have changed the heart. I already screwed it up.
What's new?
We have changed the tagline to the heart of distilling.
Yeah.
I believe that better reflects who we are and our mission.
Yeah.
You know, we really are here to be part of the community, to celebrate the heroes that are part of this community that have been in the keynote. Tomorrow is about the people that have been doing this for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily about the art of distilling. It's about the art of the business of distilling. And these are the people that have been in the business for 20 years, every day, manufacturing thousands of runs,
Yes.
bottling millions of bottles. And those are the people that inspire me.
You know what I love about everything that you just said and your answer to that? People, 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 people.
Yes.
That's what we're about.
That's what we're about.
I love it. All right, guys, don't miss new episodes. You can catch them on all of your favorite platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. We'll be on everything. But make sure that you're getting to distilling.com. If you're not currently a member of ADI, what are you waiting for? If you're not at our conference, what are you doing? Make sure that you're here. It's all about education, innovation, and inspiration. See you next time.
Thank you.
As we conclude another episode of Voices of Distilling, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to you, our cherished listeners. Your support is the lifeblood of our show, and we are endlessly thankful for each and every one of you. If you've enjoyed our conversation today, please take a moment to rate and review our podcast. It truly helps others discover these spirited stories. And if you wish to further support our mission, consider becoming a member of the American Distilling Institute. As a member, you'll dive deeper into the world of distilling, gain access to exclusive content, be a part of our dynamic annual conference, and immerse yourself in a community where knowledge and passion converge. Visit our website, distilling.com, for more details on how you can benefit from membership and contribute to the vibrant tapestry of distilling. Until our glasses clink again, remember, every drop has a story, every voice a passion. Raise your glass and cheers to the heart of distilling.